Just want to suggest that at the end of the video you leave a comment.
There have been a number of justified complaints about how the haters on the internet have been suggesting that your description of the car chase through New York may have been exaggerated.
Yeah, it's absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, even Eric Adams, who's already casted doubt on the reliability of our story, well, even he said that only a 10-minute car chase through New York streets would be terrifying.
Indeed, but the problem comes with you saying 2 hours.
Yeah, well, that's what it felt like, maybe even longer.
Perhaps, but once again, there's a big difference between 10 minutes and 2 hours. And considering that there were no collisions and nobody was injured, people might conclude that you've applied the equivalent level of inflation to the severity of the incident.
I don't know about any of that. I mean, literally, I don't know what those words mean in that particular order. But I will say, I stand by our original description of the event. And as Meghan says, we're not liars.
Yeah, but who's going to contradict us? I mean, look, who? I mean, who else could even have a similar, an equal level of understanding of our truth, of what happened, in that car in New York on that day? It's our truth versus what? Somebody else's opinion? Somebody else's belief in what happened?
The taxi driver, Sukhchan Singh, who actually did say that the incident lasted about 10 minutes.
Maybe he's got a weak internal clock.
Yeah, I know, but maybe he's like, a liar. I mean, you'll never know. I mean, really good liars can be liars for like years before they found out. And only then do you find out, but they've already done the damage and destruction. It's too late.
He also said, I don't think I would call it a chase. I never felt like I was in danger. It wasn't a car chase like in a movie.
Yeah, but have you ever considered that he might be like a paid Republican activist who's like been told to contradict our story to try and make us, Harry and I, look ridiculous?
Hardly a tricky task.
I think Meghan might have a point there. I mean, have we properly looked into the history of Sukhchan Singh?
Well, if he does have a dodgy past, I assume you'll be concerned with your security team's lack of judgment in placing you in his cab.
Look, I don't know how many times we've got to say this, but we were involved in a high-speed, 2-hour chase through the streets of New York City in a bright yellow taxi, followed by the paparazzi and their SUVs.
We find your lack of faith disturbing.
No. Once again, you misunderstand. I completely believe your otherwise difficult-to-believe story. I'm just putting forward the viewpoint of those who do not, and the reasons why they might not.
I'll tell you why. Their bigotry knows no bounds.
Look, if I was white and Harry was blonde, right, then we'd be believed. If instead we're accused of exaggerating an incident to make it sound like, have more resemblance to what happened to Diana. I mean, it's outrageous.
Right, but your desperate and over-the-top actions in recent years do suggest that you would be prepared to over-dramatize to remain relevant, make a big scene just to stay newsworthy.
That was the video. If you wouldn't mind liking, subscribing, hit the comments and the notification bell. Fabulous. Do it all. Thanks.